APC protest selection. National Assembly members back Akpabio Abbas. The national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, on Tuesday has expressed anger over the new leadership of the National Assembly announced by the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, and Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tanjudi Abbas. Adamu said the party was not officially informed about the sharing of the offices, describing the report of the emergence of principal officers as a rumor. The party chair spoke at a crucial meeting of the National Working Committee and APC governors at the party secretariat in Abuja, hours after the Senate president named Ekiti Central lawmaker Akpabio Bamidele as the 10th Senate Majority Leader. Akpabio also announced Senator Dave Umahi, Ebonyi South, as Deputy Majority Leader, Ali Undume, Borno South, as Chief Whip, and Lola Shenro, Kwara South, as the Deputy Whip. He also named Plateau North lawmaker Markwon Devu as Minority Leader, while Osun West lawmaker Kamurudi Olarere, PDP Osun West, emerged as Deputy Minority Leader. Also, Danliti Wankwacha, Labour Party Abia Central, was named Minority Whip, while Rufaya Anka, NNPP Kano Central, was the Deputy Minority Whip. Regardless of the ruling party's position, several lawmakers are backing the National Assembly leader's decision, and they have also endorsed the new principal officers. It's rumored, said Adamu. Speaking on the development in the federal parliament, Adamu said, "I have just heard a rumor now from the online media that there have been some announcements in the Senate and House of Representatives. The national headquarters of the party of the NWC has not given any such information or communicated about the choice of officers until we formally resolve and communicate with them in writing, which is the normal practice. It is not our intention to break away from the traditions. So whatever announcement is done, either the President of the Senate, Deputy Senate President, Speaker or Deputy Speaker is not from this Secretariat. We are going to formally inform you that we are going to have a caucus. For quite a time, there had been no caucus in place. The caucus has been reconstituted according to the constitution of APC, and we will be discussing that with you as governors. You know your states more than we know it. Even if we come from the same state, the leadership is in you as governors." Continuing, the APC chairman disclosed that the party would make an official announcement when the decision on the sharing formula of the principal offices have been determined. The former two-term governor of Nasarawa State also used the opportunity to update the APC governors on the audit of the party's account in the last year, which the MWC hoped to submit in 7 days at the meeting of the National Executive Committee. Video shows more detail.
The things that will be brought to your attention today over and above what we want to hear from you as we prepare for the National Executive Committee of the party, you will get an update of the national election, National Assembly election, the sharing of powers, particularly, the leadership of the chambers, the election of the President of the Senate, the election of the Deputy President of the Senate, the election of the Speaker, and the election of the Deputy Speaker, of the House of Representatives have been determined and has been announced, resumed their responsibilities. The remaining offices that will be determined to ensure leadership of the two chambers is yet to be done. I had a courtesy call on Saturday by the President of the Senate and his deputy, and the following day, which was Sunday, I received a visit by the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker, coming to me for Salah homage, and I more than appreciated that. But I'm just hearing a rumor now from the, what they call it, online that there have been some announcements in the Senate and the House of Rep. The national headquarters of the party, Working Committee, has not given any such information or communicated anything about the choice of the remaining offices and until we formally resolve and communicate with them in writing, which is the normal practice that has been here before we ever knew we'll ever come here. It is not our intention to break away with tradition. And so whatever announcement is done, either the President of Senate, Deputy Senate President, Speaker, Deputy Speaker, is not from this Secretariat. Other than that, we are going to be formally informing you that we are going to have the caucus. For quite a time, there has been no caucus in place. The caucus has been reconstituted in accordance with the constitution of our great party. And we will be discussing that with you. As governors, you know your state more than we know it. Even if we come from the same state, the leadership is vested in you as governors. So we will hear your advice and see how we go, ensuring that we are in complete compliance with the provision of the constitution of the party. Then we hope that we will be receiving some report from the Progressive Governors Forum chairman or his representative or appointee to get to know your thinking, your feeling about what's going on and what you want us to do to improve on the fortunes of the party and therefore reduce the problems and bickerings that we may be hearing from time to time. Then we will have, by the grace of God, time permitting, we'll have interaction with Your Excellencies before we close. Well, along with the caucus, the National Advisory Council, will give you the list that has been prepared, ensuring that every state is represented. And we'll give you the knowledge of it before the date so that if there are any advices, you as governors will give us advice as it affects your respective commands.